What's good? Back with another video. Today we talking about Gen Z breaking down, crashing out because inflation and just America is a terrible place to live right now. So let's get into it.
I think the biggest disconnect between my generation and my parents' generation is the fact that we are just not fucking buying it anymore. We are not buying into the war on drugs. We are not buying into the weapons of mass destruction. We are not buying into our greatest ally. We are not buying into trickle down economics. The three richest people in America now own more wealth than the bottom 50%. The richest man in America now possesses more wealth than the combined GDP of the bottom 7 states. We are not buying into just work harder, and we are not buying into unskilled labor. We are no longer buying into democracy after seeing that our politicians just vote how they're paid to. Gen Z is simply tired of being fed the bullshit.
Man, this is true right here. It hits close, especially thinking about Israel, man. Tired of hearing all this fake news talking about Israel's our greatest ally. Gen Z is just exposed to too much to accept and just do as we're told. We question and we understand that this is all a corrupt system that we were born into. All right.
So I've noticed, I've been single for the past like 6 months, and I've been fighting with myself because I'm so, for one, I'm so bored. I am absolutely out of my mind bored. I just come home from work and I get on TikTok or whatever until it's time to go to sleep. I don't talk to anybody. I don't entertain anyone. I'm not trying to get over on bro, it's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been in relationships since I was 12, 13, and I'm 29 now. And up until 6 months ago, I have had a female in my life every single day. I will break up with the girl, or they'll break up with me, and I will be on to the next one the next day because I already was planning on it. You know what I mean? But with all that said, I've been single for the first time for 6 months in probably my whole life of my dating life. And this girl just started working at my job about 2 months ago. And every time I see her, I get starstruck. She is so fucking gorgeous, dude. But that's the underlying issue. Anyway, but I'm to the point where it's like, damn, I tasted peace, But I'm also bored out of my mind. I'm levels of boredom at the devil's playground, kind of bored. It's not even a playground no more. It's an amusement park. I'm so bored, dude.
He needs to get a hobby, man. He's gonna go to the gym, start making some music, start hanging out with your friends, reconnect, maybe pick up the za, start puffing a little bit, bro. You need to do something, play video games, get out of your head. It's not just about girls, bro, but I actually could relate with him though. It's difficult he looks about in his 20s. He looks around my age. Man, you just got to stop chasing these girls, man. You got to focus on yourself. That's all I could say.
So I'm trying to juggle, damn, do I want to jump into a relationship just because I'm bored and she's pretty? Bro, she might be the worst person in the world, but I'm just bored, So it's
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do. I want to stay single and keep my peace and not have to worry about anybody, not have to buy someone food every time I eat food, or every time that she's not around me. I gotta have some type of.
Man, that's another thing too. Being young and broke and trying to be in a relationship. That's the biggest problem, because I guarantee if he had money, he wouldn't be dealing with half the things that he's dealing with, and that's just the truth. That's how our system is designed. Keep the young people broke, trapped, and then it's gonna make them lost, confused, lonely, isolated, not sure what to do in life. So this guy, I feel for him, man.
Unknowingly, energy. Oh, what is she doing? Is she talking to other? I don't feel like thinking or getting into that realm of thought anymore, dude. I don't trust anyone. I don't even trust myself. So me being single for this short period of time, I would love to hang on to this feeling, you know, but damn, I gotta be lonely to feel this way?
Damn.
Yeah, sorry, I'm yapping, dude.
You know, I'll be honest. I'm sitting here alone in the parking lot, and I'm really starting to realize that, dude. Like, the lows get really low. I mean, like, I'm like everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not depressed. You know, I have my highs, I have my lows, I have my mood swings, just like everybody else. But it's like, as soon as you get to a certain age, because the thing is that when I was younger, people would tell me how hard life gets, how hard your 20s will be. As soon as you get older, life really is going to hit you hard. And
And this is facts, man. I think that's what the last guy was experiencing too. It's like the older you get, life starts to hit you, reality. And you start to realize, like, man, I can't just be dating any girl just to date. You got to start moving like an adult, waking up, start doing things different. It's uncomfortable.
you know that. I mean, like, everyone knows that. Even if as a teenager, like, people are going to tell you that life is going to be hard, but they don't exactly tell you how hard life is going to be. I mean, they do, but even if they tell you, you're not really going to understand at that age because you haven't experienced it. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the worst things, is because no matter how or what stage you are in life, like, no one's really going to prepare you how hard life is going to be.
And even then, like, even if they're your age, they are not in your shoes. So they don't know what you know. They can't feel what you feel. So nobody could really give you advice. You just got to experience it yourself out here.
I think that that really sucks. And I just wanted to say that on here. Maybe some people are prepared. I just wasn't, because I never listened to anybody when I was younger, and that's obviously my fault. But dude, college relationships, dude, it gets harder. Like, it does get hard, and you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying like I said, I'm not saying that I am ungrateful for what I have. Like I said, I'm not complaining about where I am in life. It's just you start to realize that there's levels to this. There's literally levels to this, and you know, like, your friends, you start drifting apart. You know, you start to realize that you're really all alone. Like, you're going to be all alone, and it sucks. You know, you're broke, right? You're broke. You got no money. Like, you want a job, but you're too busy. Like, I'm about to, okay, I'm not gonna fail my classes, but you know what I mean. Like, dude, like, things get hard. Okay, things get hard, and all I'm saying is that I just wish I had.
He's in a similar situation as I am. Just trying to figure it out. You know, being a young adult, that's all you could do now. It's different. For the last 20 years, man, inflation hasn't kept up. Wages haven't grown. Young people are stuck, broke, living at home with their parents. Even, like, not even just young people, like 30-year-olds, which is still considered young. But you got, like, mid-age people still living at home with their parents just because it's unaffordable now.
Had, like, a vision already. Like, I just had a vision of how hard life is gonna be, and I'm still pushing. Like, I'm not giving up. Like, I just want, like, you probably see my video. If you have seen my videos, then, but I'll probably complain about a lot of things on here, and I'll probably seem like I'm hella depressed. Like, I'm not depressed, but I'm just like, like I said, I have the ups and downs just like everybody else, you know. But all I'm saying is that life gets hard, and you know, I just wasn't prepared. So if you're watching this, about, like, I don't know, you're probably not gonna be prepared. You're not gonna be prepared, but dude, I'm just letting you know that, like, life gets hard.
Man, he's right, man. You just gotta stay focused, lock in, don't give up. Never give up. Sometimes you wanna take yourself out of this world, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even want to be here no more, but you gotta keep going, do the best you can.
I just want to make this video, I don't know, to just be honest and vulnerable about how I feel.
And I'm gonna
The
say,
loneliness.
it's brave of him to be crying on camera like that. So if any of y'all gonna be making fun of him or making jokes or anything like that, is brave.
that I feel is unfucking real. And I'm just so angry right now that I'm in tears. I never cry like this, but I just feel like my capacity to feel normal dwindles every day.
Yeah.
And my window of opportunities dwindle every day. Like, life just, it just passes me by. Because I feel like I can't, like, I don't know, like, cope or deal with the things that I'm dealing with. There's like,
Man, that's one thing I want to say. It is hard being in your 20s. Like, I'm 26. And I don't like saying that out loud because it feels like I'm getting old. But in reality, I'm still young, man. Just like him. And it's just like, what? Life is so difficult now. It's so confusing. Not really sure what to do, what to think. Like, just trying anything, trying to figure out anything.
there's no one coming to save me or anything. And it's hard of fucking feeling that way every fucking day. Every day is the fucking same.
Yep. Tell me about it.
This pain is sharp and unwavering and ongoing. You know,
Yeah, I get it.
Even when
If y'all don't know, man, like this video, this is the common theme of Gen Z, probably even millennials. Like, this is how a lot of us are feeling right now. Just like rage, anger, just like lonely, all that stuff. We're just frustrated and defeated, like stuck.
I seem adjusted, it's just like the fucking baseline for how I feel.
And another thing is, like, nobody's experienced this before, so we're the first generation to have this much technology, this much connectivity, and we're supposed to act like it's normal. All of this is just completely regular. But in reality, this is not normal. This is completely artificial. And this society that we are living in, it's doing some damage to our psyche. It's making us crash out.
And I'm afraid that it'll be like that forever. I want to blame something or someone else. And there's a
The
million things.
boomers. Blame the boomers. That's who I blame. Although it's not all their fault. But when I look at society and the infrastructure that we have set and the laws that govern us, taxes and all of the write-offs and capitalism, you know, I guess there's a lot of things to blame, but capitalism and the boomers are what I point mainly.
That I can blame these feelings on, obviously, but it doesn't help. It does nothing. Because at the end of the day, the responsibility falls on you, on me, to change, right? Or to fix things. It always fucking falls on you to fix things. Even when other people or other things fuck it up, you still have to like fucking fix it. But how can you fix it when you have nothing? When you have no community, no friends, no family, no support? You know?
Yeah.
I hate feeling like nothing.
That's another thing too. It's like you got a lot of young people now who don't got a good support system, so they got to figure out things themselves. And there's not many good options, you know, in terms of careers. Like if you're trying to figure it out yourself, you're either going to have to take out a big loan, go to school, or join the military, or work a dead-end job. And get a bunch of roommates. Like it's a very difficult time, especially if you don't have family or support.
Like, the truth is that I hate feeling like nothing and nobody and invisible. And the fucking anger inside of me grows every fucking day. And it sucks because I feel like it's like, I'm not trying to be in a fucking victim mentality. I hate that. I'm not a victim. I refuse to be a victim. But the anger feels like it's keeping me in a fucking victim mentality. But how can I fucking get out of the anger when this is just like reality every fucking day?
All you could do is accept it and figure out your next plans, man. Get out there, put yourself out there. Like I said before to the other guy, you got to get some hobbies. You got to start going to the gym, start going outside, go on walks, play some video games. Like, just get out of your head, man. Get out of your head, because that's the worst place to be sometimes.
I just want to feel joy and happiness for once in my life. And it just feels like too much to ask for. It really feels like too fucking much to ask for.
Well, that's it. That's it for this video, y'all. You see how Gen Z is right now. Things are not good, so I hope that things get better soon. I hope that we can try to make changes in our society so young people can do better mentally, physically, can be healthier, we can be happier, all that kind of stuff. But I appreciate y'all watching this video. If you haven't yet, subscribe, give it a like. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.